I'm still very much identified with the personality structure. From where I am now, I'm worried about spiritual bypassing on the human level. I don't want to bypass my human experience and human traumas by believing in non-duality, but I do have some moments when I expand into empty looking, so I know that is who I am. Do you have any advice on how to navigate this on the human level? It's so difficult, isn't it? Because if I were to just point from non-duality, I would say who? Like, who is this human that you think's got to navigate? Who are you? Like, there is simply life happening. And then there is an idea appearing that you've got to navigate, so not to do human bypassing. So who is this person that doesn't want to bypass? The only way that you can really bypass is by believing in a story. Non-duality, the person. But there does seem to be many stages before that's seen, because you have to become really conscious of the body. Because it's hard to know when you're in a story or not. You know, you go off into a story. The body actually tells you when you're going off into a story and when you're seeking. It's really hard to capture. So from the non-duality perspective, who is this person that's worried about that? Who are you? There is this life happening that's everywhere and nowhere. And then there's this narration worried about it. But that's not who you are. You're not found in that narration. You are all of this. You are all of this. And if the story persists about being concerned about bypassing, work with a teacher that talks about integration, that talks more about that. Like, work with a teacher that does one-on-one sessions. There's lots of teachers that I recommend on my website. I no longer offer one-to-one sessions, really. I mean, I do some one-to-one sessions, but there were people I've been working with for years. But yeah, do work with someone that offers that part, that's not just about non-dual pointing, that also works about the integration of the human. You know, by yourself, you'll be caught in seeking and not seeking in your thoughts, and you'll work it out to an extent. But working with someone where you pay money, where it's not let you do something in return, that's the old way it used to work, but that's not so good anymore. Just pay the money. Make sure you earn enough money to pay the money to work with someone who works with you every week or every other week, pointing this stuff out, and not letting your character get away with poop, shite, dropping elephant poops rather than little delicate rabbit poops, rather than poop, poop, poop. You want to get it down to poop, poop, poop. Yeah. But in this moment, like, this is a non-duality talk, and if we go back to non-duality, who is worried about that? Who are you? Who's experiencing now? And who is this character that you're worried about bypassing? There's the body that then will react and do things and self-destruct or not self-destruct, but there's not actually somebody here. There is nobody experiencing this. There is just life. This full, full on life, which is nowhere and everywhere. Who you think yourself to be is the consciousness and the thinking merged together, so it feels like you are afraid of bypassing. But there is a character that comes in and out and says that. But what you really are is this mass expansiveness. That's going nowhere, it's doing nothing. Just here. Just what's happening.